Yes, this is the app, and no, it's not a screenshot. What's poppin', people? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, then hello and welcome. Make sure, of course, you like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with all of my latest content, because you do not want to miss out on any of my upcoming videos. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about a few points on how I'm still able to generate over $19,000 per day doing Shopify dropshipping. First and foremost, before one witty commenter says, "Oh, why don't you use some of that money to go buy yourself a new phone?" Yes, that is in the process, but I've just been super busy with Q4 and of course the new upcoming course that I haven't had time yet. Hence, of course, the little homeless beard that I've got going on as well. Anyway, putting that aside, I wanted to talk about a few points that have helped me personally this year and that are going to help you immensely over these next few months. So the first point is a high AOV or get crushed. Now, I've been in the game since when, you could literally just get a cat t-shirt, put I love cats on it, target cats, and get, £3 or $3 cost per purchases. Now, those days are pretty much over. So to stay in the game and to stay profitable, you need to be able to increase your AOV. Now, you've got two options. The first option, of course, is to sell higher ticket products, which allows you to spend more to acquire a customer. And if you've got something that is working and a higher ticket product that is working, then of course, you can spend a lot more money to acquire your customer than other people and kind of boss the auctions, providing of course that your product is profitable and that you're still making sales that are bringing you in profit. Now, the second option you've got is to sell lower ticket products, but sell upsells and always be upselling. I know people who are absolutely crushing it with lower ticket products, but they're upselling it and they're absolutely killing it with the upsells. Now, the best upsell, just sell them more of the same product that they've just purchased, but at a discounted price. Remember, that is probably the best upsell when it comes to lower ticket products. And now that we're in Q4, okay, people are going to be looking to buy more than one product because they won't just be looking for themselves. Again, like I said, we're in Q4, we're coming up to Christmas time, and people are going to be purchasing for their friends, family, and other people, especially if the product is at a fantastic price. Now, to upsell, you can do pre or post. I generally try to stick with pre rather than post. Post is fantastic, and again, I know people who are crushing it with post. OCU is great, but they take a percentage of your orders. So I tend to stick with pre, and something that is highly relevant. And again, just either sell them something that is highly relevant to the product that you're selling, or alternatively, just give them more of what they're buying, especially if it's a low ticket product. Now, another way you can increase your AOV is by selling bundles. Now, I don't use any apps for it. I personally just like to use the variants in the product page and just give people a discount, providing that they purchase more than one product. It works fantastically and it's free. And if you want to learn how I've actually been doing that one, then make sure you check out one of my other videos where I explain it all in full. Now, the second point is improve your conversion rate. And a lot of new people who come into the game don't quite grasp what conversion rate is. They put out products, they're putting out adverts and seem to think they're always looking at the external factors. So is it the product? Is it the audience? Is it my ad creative? And yes, they do play a factor, yet you need to look internally at your website on what customers are doing when they get there and why they are not converting. Conversion rate is simple math, and the higher your conversion rate, the more money you're going to make, providing of course the traffic stays equal. So for example, if you're paying $10 to get 100 people to your store and your conversion rate is 1%, then of course you make one sale. However, if you improve your conversion rate to 3%, and you're paying the exact same $10 to get 100 people to your website, then of course you make 3 sales and you haven't spent any additional money. Recently, I spent close to $200 just getting small, minor things done on my websites, which are going to improve their conversion rate. I'm talking small things such as, decreasing padding here and there so that people don't have to scroll as much, getting a sticky add to cart button put on my web pages. All these sorts of things are going to improve the conversion rate. Yet I don't know how to do it myself or get an app for it. However, literally just finding a developer, on Fiverr to do these things for you is fantastic. They do not cost an arm and a leg, and if you find something that is looking fantastic on someone else's website that you want to put on your website, just go onto Fiverr and find someone. You can always barter and try and negotiate to get a better price as well. And most of them are willing to work with you. Also, make sure you check your product descriptions. A lot of the product descriptions that I see out there are complete, waff. And they literally just do not make the person want to purchase the product. Always remember to talk about the benefits and not the features. And of course, for the love of God, please do not copy and paste product descriptions from AliExpress. It's the surefire way to make no sales whatsoever. One thing you can do is get Lucky Orange, which is an app that you can install on your website, which records customers' sessions and provides heat maps as well. You can see where people are clicking. You can see, what they're doing when they land on your product page, where they scroll, where they slow down, what pictures they look at, and all these sorts of things to help you fill the voids. Get it on your website, study your customer flow, and of course, make changes. Third point is be analytical. And for most of the time, it's the new people who come into the game or new people who come into e-commerce and don't quite understand stuff, which I can understand. But, I get questions all the time, such as, I've spent, $200, I've got 200 visits and no buyers. Why? It's like asking me how long is a piece of string. I can't answer that question. I do not know, what your conversion rate is or, all these sorts of different varying factors. So you need to start looking at those factors to determine, whereabouts in the funnel you need to make changes. If you're getting people to your product page and they're not purchasing, then maybe your price is just too high. Maybe your product description just does not, speak to the customer. Maybe there's not a call to action. Maybe there's no scarcity. All these different things. Maybe your audience isn't right. There are 3 variable factors there that you can change instantly, to identify where it is that you can, make those changes and of course get the customer to purchase. Think systematically. All of the data is there for you. Facebook gives you all of the data, your click-through rate, your add to carts, your store gives you your conversion rate. There's all these sorts of things that you can look at. And at the end of the day, selling products online is simple maths and it's all down to a science. It's all numbers and traffic. Once you drive in traffic, everything just comes down to your traffic and conversion rate. It's as simple as that. They're the 2 factors, traffic and conversion rate. Providing you can drive targeted traffic and convert those people into buyers, then that is what you need to be doing. And of course, there is tons of different various factors in there. But once you know whereabouts people are getting stuck in there, then of course you become a better marketer. Now, the 4th thing is double down what's working. Your goal with your adverts is to find which demographic or which pot of people are converting to your offer. So once you find out what that is, okay, whether for example it's 34-year-old to 45-year-old women who live in, United States, double the how down on it. If those people like the product and like the offer and like your, your advert, then double down on it. You can do this by duplicating many of times, which of course, providing that the audience size is, large enough, then duplicate down on. Run the exact same product in a different ad account, these sorts of things. Increase your budgets. What you want to be doing is showing more of, whatever I just said a moment ago to those women in United States as much as you can as possible. And that's how you scale up. Of course, scaling is very much an art, and it does take time and practice and of course experience to scale. And it's not just something that is very much linear. And, over the years I've learned what works in what ad account, what doesn't work in other ad accounts, and it will generally come over time. However, what your goal is to do is to find that pot of people, and once you find out that pot of people, double the how down on it and just show them as much as you possibly can the product and offer that you have to, that you are basically trying to sell. And of course, it goes without saying, all of the usual test. I'll spare you all of that. You should know that by now. But now that we're in Q4, yes, you should be ramping up your testing and testing a lot more aggressively, cutting a lot more aggressively, scaling what's working, and of course, cutting what isn't. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell as well so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. You do not want to miss out on any of these value bombs whatsoever. If you're not on a wait list for my upcoming course, then make sure you click the link down below. Of course, you will get notified before anybody else and before the general public. So make sure you get on that wait list. I'm super excited because it is pretty much mostly done now. So super excited to bring that out very soon. If you're not in my free Facebook group, then make sure you jump in there. My free mastermind group, the link for that again will be down below. I'm in there. Other marketers are in there. We talk about nothing but e-com on a daily basis and provide different tips, tricks, and strategies in there on what's working for us right now. And of course, we're closing up to 4,000 members in that group, so make sure you join it. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we can try and connect on there. Now, of course, that is it for this video. Again, I hope you got some value, and please do subscribe if you did, and check out all of my other videos if you got some value from this one. So I'll be back very shortly, dropping nothing but value bombs. Take care, and I'll see you later.
Yeah.